Everybody, I'm the BTC Reaper, and my goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading, whether the price is going up or down. Over on Bitcoin Dominance for the daily, we could have a bull flag here, and it could be attempting to get a breakout. So if we do see a breakout, we could see Bitcoin run against our altcoins again. So that means altcoins might stay flat compared to Bitcoin. Our stochastic does want to push up, RSI is gaining strength, VWAP is pushing up, and momentum does want to gain strength with strong money flow. So I would watch for that to start to weaken. Right now with it strengthening, again, that looks like these altcoins may be outperformed by Bitcoin, at least in the next coming weeks. Over on the 1 day for total, our stochastic does want to bounce. VWAP is pushing forward. Momentum does have a higher low, so we do look positive if we can continue forward and see another strong green candle confirm a bounce of this support. So we did break down toward that support we said to watch. We did try to break beyond it, and then we got bounced about midway through. If that VWAP can stay bullish on these lower time frames, then we can continue higher. Over on the 1 hour, we have higher lows with higher highs. Right now, I don't know if they connect, so let's connect these lows, draw it forward. So no, the lows and highs are just shy of not connecting. So we may have a little bit of a bullish continuation form here that could try to push us forward. Our VWAP is trying to pull back. Momentum is running away. Money flow is trying to gain strength. So if that VWAP can stay bullish, that will keep that momentum in the bullish territory, and that'll strengthen that money flow. However, if this VWAP makes a break and holds below the neutral, then we could see that momentum give up the strength and money flow could retrace, kind of like we almost did back here. But when we retested the neutral, we did not get the rejection. If we would have gotten a rejection, then the bears would have gotten the control there. Over on Bitcoin futures for the daily, we are pushing up, starting to fill our gap to the upside. So again, watch if we can break and hold above this gap. If we can, then we could start a bit of a bullish kickoff. Our stochastic does look like it is starting to weaken overall. VWAP is pulling back. Momentum is starting to push down with a red dot, so keep an eye on that. That money flow is weakening as a result, so we need the lower time frames to pick up strength. Over on the 1 hour, we may have another bullish continuation as these highs and lows, they kind of connect here. So depending on how you want to call it, it could be shy of a rising channel. Remember, a rising channel would end up pulling us back, so that rising channel could fill the gap, and then we could end up rejecting with a lower high and then continuing for lower lows there. Our VWAP does want to pull back. Momentum is starting to round. RSI is starting to pull back, and stochastic is rounding. So I would keep an eye on things. It does look like we are starting to lose some strength. Just as that money flow was starting to become bullish, it did give up the strength and it is heading into the red. So if the next few hours we see some strong red candles, we could see that money flow hold into the red, and then we may have another downturn just like back here. Over on Bitcoin for the daily, it's probably going to be very similar. Remember, drop in a special request, otherwise we're going to cut it after this. Over on Bitcoin for the daily, we do have a bit of a descending channel that could be going on here as well. So connect your lows, draw to your highs, and if you mix the wicks and bodies, this would be a descending channel that would try to push you up. So that would be counter to that rising channel that wants to push you down on futures. Our stochastic does want to pull back. RSI is trying to push up. VWAP does want to gain strength. Momentum is trying to push forward, and that money flow is trying to pick it up. So watch that VWAP close. Over on the 1 hour, we have that rising channel here that could end up pulling us back, counter to that bullish pattern on the daily. Our stochastic does want to roll away. Momentum is overall pushing forward, and the VWAP is bullish, but it's pulling back. So I would keep an eye on this, as that VWAP does have a shorter wave here. So us having a shorter wave, if we break and see a longer bearish wave, could give us some bearish momentum, and we could end up retracing. But if that VWAP holds above this neutral, or we see a higher low, then we could continue forward, providing it's followed by a higher high. Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you have a great night. Hit the like and subscribe, and join us in that Discord.